I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's not right how they did you. You didn't deserve that. I don't know the level of neglect that you may have experienced or the level of abuse that you may have experienced. Um, a lot of us are in this black sheep energy. I call us the motherfucking goats, aka. But it wasn't right. Um, a lot of us, a lot of you experience some tragedies at a really young age. Your innocence was taken from you at a really young fucking age. And these motherfuckers had the audacity to judge you in your adolescence. These motherfuckers had the audacity to act like they didn't fucking see you. Knowing that they was in the presence of a star. Knowing that they were in the presence of an angel, in the presence of God in the flesh. It wasn't right. And it's not justified. Fuck them. Period. We on this road together, nigga. I'm not at the point of my healing where it's forgiveness. It's fuck everybody. And that's on my body. You know? And God got me, period. It wasn't fair. All that you poured into these connections, all that you gave to those who really were supposed to be your ride or dies, really supposed to be there through thick and thin. These are your fucking parents. These were your fucking siblings. These were your family members, people that were supposed to love you despite of everything. They're supposed to love you. And instead they casted you out. And you had to go embark on a journey to learn how to love yourself. And don't resent that shit. I know it gets tough at times when you have accomplished big things and there's no one clapping for you, but you did it despite the applause, despite the fucking big ass following. You are still making shit happen. And that's a testament to who in the fuck you are. You know? And at those times when you felt the most alone, God was with you this whole time. And I think you know that. And I think that's why you subscribe to people like me. That's why you tap into these type of messages. Because when all else fails, God don't. When all else failed, you didn't. You may have fell a little bit. You may have fell. You may have tripped, stumbled, you feel me? Tripping is healthy. Tripping is healthy. But there was no failure in that shit. God was with you this whole fucking time. A lot of us just trying to go through this day-to-day shit is hard. You know what I mean? A lot of us are trying to quantum leap, trying to show up in our best possible timeline, trying to be our best possible selves. And it's like, you are changing. You are changing. Regardless of who is supporting you through the transitions. You know? I did a spiritual bath this morning. I woke up at the top of it. You know what I mean? And with this eclipse and full moon in Pisces, if you are a part of the collective consciousness, you are definitely going through these shifts. We are all going through these shifts, even when you question whether you are or not. You know, because some feelings have gotten brought up in the heart space, and I got a new tarot deck, and my deck was just calling me out on how closed off my heart space is and how much I need to open it up. I need to be open to receive these blessings, you know? And I did my meditation this morning and I went back down into my heart space. And the last time I was down there, The walls were down, but the construction crew was taking down bricks. You feel me? And under those bricks there were more walls. And under all of it, it was a cast. And really, all you needed was the cast. The cast was the healing aspect of it. You know what I mean? You didn't need to put walls up, but I get it. You know what I mean? While I'm healing, just leave me the fuck alone. You know? But it doesn't do a service to you. And I started to talk to my heart last night. That's where you been at. I ain't heard no quotes. I ain't heard no, you feel me? Like, where you been at? We miss you. What's going on? She like, I've been healing. Stop tripping. Leave me alone. I've been healing. And my higher self had to ask, is you healing or is you hiding? I don't know who needs to hear that. But is you healing or is you hiding? Because that isolation, it served you at some point. It served you at some point. But in this season, heart, we need you to show up. It's like getting that depressed friend from out of that apartment. Take that fucking sweatsuit off. Open up some fucking lights. Open up some windows. Let in some motherfucking light. Feel me? Let the light in. You know, you look better when you glow. It's dark in here. What's that smell? No, for real. I don't know who needs to hear this, but in this season, you need to tell your heart, we need you for this one. We got big manifestations coming in. We got big blessings coming in. We need you here for it. We need you present. You cannot open up these gifts with a cold heart. You cannot open up this abundance with a closed mind and a cold heart. It's not going to work. And this season, we need you to show up. We need you to show up. We need you to lighten up. We need you to let go and let God, for real. You know? It ain't fair how they did you. But how they treated you wasn't a reflection of who in the fuck you are. It was a reflection of everything that they weren't. Let me say that shit again. How they treated you is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of everything that they are not. You mirrored everything into them you mirrored to them everything that they wanted to be. I had to think of certain guardians that I had and how motherfuckers used to always make me feel like the weirdo. You feel me? Like, but it was really because at my age, the age that I was, they weren't even that at my age. You feel me? Every passage that I go through, motherfuckers wasn't fucking with me in any realm that I was in, even at my worst. You wasn't even fucking with me. You comparing your worst to my worst, and you wasn't fucking with me. You feel me? You compare you as a teenager to when I was a teenager. You wasn't fucking with me. Me as a grown-ass woman, as a mother, you're not fucking with me. You feel me? And they know that shit, bro. They saw that shit in you at a young-ass age. And then they tried to instill it in you that you wasn't that. When they saw it, they foresaw everything that you were going to be. They foresaw your greatness. They felt that shit, and it made them feel so fucking uncomfortable. That shit wasn't fair to you. But you kept going. And you isolated. You made them necessary cutoffs. I see you. I see you. Fuck everybody. I see you. But in this season, we gotta let up. Because in this season, Soul Tribe arrives. In this season, you meet the love of your life. In this season, you meet multiple soulmates. Because soulmates aren't necessarily romantic. You know? In this season, you win. But you just gotta let somebody in. You gotta let this season in. You gotta let this season in. You need to let people in. You need to let love in. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But great things are ahead of you. You need to make peace with the past. Allow yourself to cry about it. I was meditating last night on my altar, putting together my spiritual bath for the morning. And I just had visions of times when I cried. The times that I allow myself to be fucking vulnerable to people. Because I've always been a little pretty closed off, you know? But when I did let people in, I was disappointed. I was definitely disappointed. I cried on that man's chest. I never did that shit before. Where in the fuck is he at? You know? And he still judged me. He still judged me on them nights where I was fucked up, I'm faded. Nigga, I just lost everything. I just lost everybody. You judging me? Why, nigga, what would you do? You know? A lot of us in this tribe, we're survivors, nigga. We're warriors, nigga. A lot of the shit that you've seen, a lot of shit that you've faced, a lot of the shit that you've overcame, the next motherfucker would have off theyself, and that's on period. And you was damn near one of the motherfuckers. I damn near couldn't handle my shit either. Nigga, I'm Googling how to do it painlessly. The most selfish shit I've ever done in my life. Knowing damn well I got nieces and nephews that love me and fucking admire me and look up to me. Knowing damn well that my mom gone and there ain't no females in my family that got a big heart and that can carry our bloodline. You know? But I'm here. I sat in that motherfucking closet and I cried. I was on the phone with that man so he could hear my fucking pain. I wanted to die. I did not want to be here. And to throw all that shit in my face, he told me that he gonna make sure I kill myself. You feel me? There's motherfuckers that's been against me, my nigga. And we ain't even gonna speak on how they doing now. Cause there ain't no motherfucker that ever tried to stop me that's doing better than me. That's on period. And ain't no motherfucker that really put you down at your worst that's doing better than you. That's on period. Every day I need you to wake up knowing that you are loved. Knowing that you are vindicated. Knowing that God is on your side. Regardless of, if you can turn around, look around, and don't see no motherfucking body, but I bet you in that other realm, you got your spirit team thick as fuck. Y'all super deep. You feel me? God always been with you. God always been speaking through you, even through your enemies. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. What is you doing? You better than this shit. That motherfucker don't love you. These motherfuckers don't fuck with you. You know? God always been there with you. And I'm gonna say that shit again. How they treated you is not a reflection of who you are, but everything that they are not. You mirrored everything to them what the fuck they aren't. So be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself today. Pour some love into yourself today. Let some love in. Talk to your heart a little bit. Write it a letter. You know what I mean? I used to do that with my inner child. But now I realize the next level of my shadow work is going down into that heart space. Because the cast is off and she looks beautiful. We've been waiting for you, baby. You've been healing, you feel me? But come up out of this hermit mode. Come up out of this fucking cave. You know? Not only are you, you might be protecting yourself, but you're also not, while you're in isolation, you are protecting yourself, but you are also blocking any goodness from coming in, you know? But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm back on my block. I'm running late for work. I just wanted to come on, speak to y'all, give y'all some soul food, you know what I mean? And I love y'all, It's your girl, Barbie Drees, the talented, intuitive, the hostess of spirituality, leading all you bitches to the promised land, myself included. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. 8.